Okay. Stop. Sir, with the white shirt, sit down, please.
Sit down. Sit down.
I also cannot sit.
You can sit down.
Sit down, please.
Do me a favor, turn around. Both of you face that direction right now.
For what?
Turn around.
For what?
Face that direction.
For
Put your
what?
hands on your head.
For what? No, I know my rights. For what?
I'm asking you to do
For
that.
what?
Please turn
My
around.
hands are in
Just
the air.
listen.
Officer,
I
and there are
understand that.
witnesses. So I'm asking.
Put your hands in the air, man.
what?
Put your hands in the air. There you
For
go.
what?
There you go.
Turn
For
around. Make
what?
sure you don't have a
Do
weapon.
not double tase him.
Put your hands on your head. Interlace your fingers.
Are we being detained?
Now!
Yes.
You're being detained.
For what?
Interlace your fingers on the back
Two
of your
if I
head.
were
For
out
what?
with 2 and they're
What are we
uncooperative.
will
being
get to that in a
detained
minute.
for? Answer my question, officer.
No, we're
I
not
know my
talking.
rights. I don't fucking do anything, man. What the fuck, yo? Come on.
All right, take a step backwards. You're gonna step off the curb, okay? Down and off the curb.
What?
Spread your feet for me.
Yeah,
Do you have any weapons on you? Huh? Do you have any weapons on you?
I don't have anything.
Okay.
Oh, they fucking take your time. You hear me? I ain't do shit to you.
I know.
Fuck you mean?
All you gotta do is listen to what I asked you to do.
For what? What are we
See
being
this
detained
gentleman?
for? For what? I know my
this
rights.
gentleman?
What are we being detained for? You never
All
answered
right, do me a
my
favor.
question.
Just have a seat on the
I'm trying
curb
to
for me,
figure out
okay?
whose arm and if you're related over
And I
there,
told
and
you
you're not
no.
answering my
And I
questions.
told you no.
It's called
Did you see any
gun?
failing to
You
obey
said that.
lawful orders.
Did you see any gun?
It's called failing to obey a lawful order.
What were we being detained
now
for?
You're going to jail for failing to obey a lawful
For
order.
what?
Failing to obey a lawful
Which
order.
was what?
To sit down, put your hands up, turn
I told
around.
you I have a pulled groin.
I don't care. Lawful order, you do what you're told.
If I can't sit, then what?
Then you could lay down.
Well, I want to talk to your supervisor.
That was a supervisor.
I want to talk to his boss.
Well, the chief
I
isn't
didn't
here.
do anything, and there are witnesses. Yes.
Hey, look right here. It's all on video, sweetheart.
Yep.
Your
It's all
failing to
on
obey
video.
orders is on video.
What crime did I commit exactly?
I just told you.
Which was what?
I just told you.
Which was what?
I just told you.
You tased me.
For failing to obey a lawful
what was
order.
The order?
We were giving you orders,
What
and
was the order?
you decided to tell us you
What
knew your
was
rights.
the order?
Okay, we're done having this conversation.
What was the order?
Sir, what is your name?
What was the order?
What is your name?
Can I have the order, please?
I've already
I
discussed
may
it
have
with
a
you.
concussion. You tased me because I was failing to
You're right.
obey orders.
You're right.
What was the order?
I've already discussed this with
What
you.
was the order?
What is your name?
What was the order?
All right,
Can I get the order?
we'll just
please?
add more charges. That's fine.
Can I? Did anyone get any order? Because I didn't.
Okay, it's all on video, so it's fine.
Okay. Can I get the order?
I'm asking you for your name, and you're not giving it to me.
Darshawn Kelly. Can
Thank
I get
you.
the order?
We will
What was
discuss
the
it.
order?
We will discuss it. You were asked multiple times. Darshawn, D-A-R-S-H-A-W-N.
No.
How do you spell it then?
D-A-R-S-E-A-N.
From the moment officers made contact, one question echoed through the encounter, repeated more than a dozen times, and never once answered. What are we being detained for? Under the Fourth Amendment, a detention requires more than a hunch. It requires reasonable, articulable suspicion, a specific, definable connection between the person stopped and criminal activity. The Supreme Court set that standard in Terry v. Ohio, ruling that an officer may briefly detain someone only where specific and articulable facts, taken together with rational inferences, reasonably warrant that intrusion. What did these officers have? A gun call. No suspect description. And a man standing outside near an apartment complex. That is not reasonable suspicion. That is proximity. Darren Kelly wasn't running. He wasn't threatening anyone. He was asking a question, the same question, over and over, that any detained person has a right to ask. And instead of an answer, he received a taser. You cannot detain a man without cause. You cannot ignore a lawful question a dozen times. And under the standard this country's highest court established decades ago, you cannot tase a man simply for demanding the answer you refuse to give.
D-A-R-S-H-E-A-N?
S-E-A-N.
Okay, no H. What's your last name? Kelly? Like K-E-L-L-Y? E-Y? What's your date of birth, Mr. Kelly?
You guys find out from them.
I'm sorry, I could not hear you.
about Dad
September
and the
9th,
gun and
1994.
Stuff like that. What he looked like, whether he took the gun.
We're going to have rescue come check you out, make sure you're okay, and then we're going to go to jail. Okay?
So what's your name?
I got it. Here. Go clear him. It's Darshan, just no H. So Darsean, Kelly.
Somebody just ran down that one over there.
Where at? On the inside of the fence? Probably from here. Just watch that way.
A number of them might be from there. So, once you park it and check. Does he live there? Sometimes, so he's in and out. Is he your dad? No.
This is the one that supposedly pulled again.
No.
Okay. What's
What
that?
officer tased me?
No officer tased you.
Yes, yes.
No,
yes.
a sergeant tased you.
Who?
Me.
Oh, so you're being funny?
No, I'm being correct.
I did, sir.
What is your name?
Sergeant Burns, and it will be on the report.
What did you tase me for?
Refusing to obey my orders.
Which is what?
Place
We-
your hands behind your back.
And I
We-
and
we-
I asked you
we have already
what I was
discussed
being
this.
detained for. Sir, I am not talking to you. I'm
For
talking
an
to the sergeant.
investigation. For investigation of someone being armed. I don't know who's armed here. This is a gun call.
I told you we didn't have any guns.
I don't believe you. You don't listen to my orders, that's going to happen.
I asked you what we were being detained for.
I don't know. I don't know. Probably, but not me. Probably wherever my
There
recruit
was
is.
no explanation. I asked you what we were
Yeah,
being
he's in
detained for, and you tased me because I asked you what we were being detained for.
Here's the deal. We don't have to explain it to you.
Right. And
You're
I've already
officers of the
explained to you,
law.
sir.
We know our rights.
I've already
We don't
explained
have
you,
to
sir.
explain it to you until we get things under control. That's what it comes down to.
I want to
You
talk to your superior.
you are. That is my superior
I
right
want
there.
to talk to his superior.
Well, you'll have to wait. They don't come out to the scene. Okay? If you have a complaint, you can take it up later.
You tased me because I asked you what I was being detained for.
We don't have time to explain things until we get it under control. Once we know things are safe for us to explain things, then we would have explained it to you. But when you don't listen and you're being uncooperative,
I asked you what we were being detained
I'm
for.
very clear on what you were asking. But you got to understand, when we're dealing with somebody that possibly may be armed, we don't have time to explain it. Okay?
Sergeant Burns said something during this encounter that deserves to be examined slowly. We don't have to explain it to you until we get things under control. That is a direct quote from the footage, and it is worth sitting with for a moment, because what Burns described is not a legal standard. It is a personal preference, dressed in the language of authority.in Illinois versus Wardlow, decided in 2000. The Supreme Court acknowledged that navis or evasive behavior can factor into a reasonable suspicion analysis. But Darren Kelly was not evading. He was standing still, hands up, asking a constitutional question. Burns then told Kelly that his orders were lawful, because Kelly had failed to obey them. Read that again slowly. The orders were lawful because Kelly didn't follow them. That is not law. That is circular reasoning. An order does not become lawful simply because an officer issues it. It does not become lawful because a subject refuses it. Lawful authority must be grounded in legal justification that exists independently. Before the order is ever given, according to the footage, that justification was never established. The question was never answered, and the standard Burns invoked that day cannot be found in any courtroom, any precedent, or any clause of the Constitution he was sworn to uphold.
Did we get the information we needed from there, or we can still go?
Rick's got
Don't
some
say
info from him.
anything. Keep your mouth quiet.
He's not in trouble. What? Okay. And he fell on the back of his head, so if you could take a picture.
Either one of your traffic was audible. Say again. you do the download?
Yeah. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll email it to you.
Is rescue coming?
They're right over there. I told you.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I thought we called for him a while ago.
This guy's name. Oh, he told you yeah. No.
Do we know where stepdad is?
No, he doesn't know.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's the million-dollar question.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I told
Standing on the sidewalk, failing to obey orders. We're here on a gun call. We don't know who's armed. We tased him. He fell backwards, hit his head on the concrete or the blacktop, and then was taken into custody. So it's just a fall from the tasing.
Okay.
But he did hit his head.
What's your name? Joshua. All right, we're just gonna check you out medically, okay? Are you gonna get anywhere?
Yeah, they tased me. Shit hurts. I hit my head on the sidewalk because these assholes
Where'd they tase you at?
my back.
Your back. Okay, I'm just gonna lift up your shirt to look at it.
Yeah, it looks like one right in the middle through the shirt.
One's in his butt. You remember everything that happened? You okay? Be arrested, you're okay?
What are you looking for?
Did you see his head?
It's sitting right next to him.
That's
Oh, that's right.
It's that
Yeah.
axe.
I'm gonna touch your touch her all right?
The cartridge is right down.
What's that?
The cartridge.
It's on the other side over there, so I'll grab that one.
He's gonna.
They were, I mean, they were out here when you pulled up. I don't know. How much is what they saw?
You guys want them?
Oh yeah.
So I'll just ask if you want us to go to the hospital. If not, you release back to you guys. You
It's
guys
fine with
can
me.
Pick tasers and all that.
Whatever you need to do medically, and then we'll take him from there.
Do you feel like you want to go to the hospital?
He's cussing her out for no reason. He's that mad.
Checked up.
What's that? Do you want to take him to the ambulance?
Can you just like check him out?
The only thing they can do is take you to the hospital.
I got mad because he didn't want to feel like a husband.
Take him right to the hospital.
Some people drive the tender to the hospital, talk to police or something. And he's just sitting there cussing her out.
Any blood vision at all?
Like spazzing out.
Numbness or tingling in your
At first, her leg would be cramped up.
Kind of, you were already giving him orders. I didn't want him to take over orders from me. So I'm like, you pulled the taser out. I go, do not double tase him. Just put your taser away.
He says he wants to go to the hospital. So
Of course,
Yeah,
you
that's
do.
fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll follow you, or them.
You tased me. Who
Yep.
was that?
It was Sergeant Burns.
Was that you?
No, it was not.
It was me.
Why'd you tase me exactly?
We've discussed
We've
it.
done this twice already.
I don't remember.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
hit the concrete really fucking hard.
It'll all be written down in the report.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it is.
You ready? 1, 2, 3, up. All right. How you feel as you stand up?
Yeah.
Yep. You gotta make sure that we're not.
The REL, D-A-R-R-E-L.
Who shot me with the taser? Who shot me with the taser?
Sergeant Byrne, you just talked to him.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I hit my head on the...
I understand that. We've explained it to you. If you have any questions about it, it will all be written in the report along with the video. Okay? Just worry about getting yourself taken care of at this point.
Hey, you good?
Two things happened in this stretch of footage that carry serious legal weight. The first involves a second taser. As Kelly was already falling, another officer moved to deploy again. Burns intervened, ordering that officer to stand down, But the question that moment raises is this. Why was the first deployment authorized at all? Page 8 of the Aurora Police Department's own directives manual states that a taser should not be deployed where a fall may cause substantial injury or death. Kelly was standing on a curb. His back was to the ledge. Burns was close enough to see exactly where Kelly was standing, and he deployed anyway. Kelly's head struck the concrete. The department's own written policy was violated before his body reached the ground. The second thing is what happened next. Kelly was transported in handcuffs, placed under arrest, and charged with failing to obey a lawful order. Not with a weapon, not with a crime, with a question he kept asking and a command he refused to follow without justification. The ACLU of Colorado took the case. They argued in court that the street detention violated the Fourth Amendment. They won. All charges were dismissed. What the arrest represented was not justice being served. It was an institution doubling down on a mistake rather than acknowledging one. The charges didn't survive legal scrutiny. The detention didn't meet constitutional standards. And the man who asked a simple question 12 times was the one who had to prove it in court.
We're going this way over here. How you feel as you're walking? Feel lighted at all? A little bit. I feel like you're gonna fall down. Make sure and let me know so we can. This way here. Got the step jumping up here.
So what's the scoop? Tased, fell,
Hit his head. A little bit perseverating questioning, so I think I'm gonna ride. Back in St. Mounts here. Got 2 steps up. Are you able to hop up on that, or you want us to take the bed out? Put your head there. You guys gonna ride with us? Or you gonna take him out of cuffs?
I don't know. They're gonna look at him for just a second.
We're gonna transport him.
Are they gonna do anything? Like they leaving right this second?
Not right now.
Okay,
We'll
give me
wait for you.
like a minute and a half, and I'll let you know. So I'm kind of cautious about taking him out of cuffs. If he's in cuffs, one of us has to ride with him. I don't know how far along my recruit is, but do you think there's an issue with him following if I ride in the ambulance?
No, that's cool.
Okay, let me go see where he is in the.
Yeah.
Okay. Harris, do you have what you need for whatever we're doing here?
Just get some more questions for him.
Okay. Are you guys tied up on anything besides this? Is there a way you guys could jump one in the... I don't want to unhandcuff him until we get down there. But they need somebody to ride with him. And I want him to finish his investigation. So if somebody...
Where's he going? University?
So if somebody can ride with him, just follow, and then we'll be right behind after he gets his questions done.
Yeah, I'll jump in with him.
All right.
Follow us to university.
Hey, bro,
Thanks.
do you happen to know where the rel is not here? You know what kind of area he hangs around here in Aurora? Does he work?
I know he works, but I don't know where.
What's he do for work?
What did he pull a gun on? Is it a little kid, or did he pull it on him?
Pull it on a little kid, is what they were saying.
Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out if he's taking his call. We got to figure out where the little kid is, because this is our RP, right? Do you know?
What's that? I
Nothing.
gotta deal with this.
I know. Sorry. Is he the one that called?
His mom did. So
We need to talk to his mom. And where's the little kid that was involved in
My
this?
sister. I don't know.
Did they leave?
mom
I
was
left-
here.
I left before any. I
Because
left.
one of the gang guys was talking with his mom. She was like in a red coat, right?
I think so.
Like a red top of some sort. They may be back over at the house.
Probably not out here. She's probably.
So
But one of the gang guys was talking to her?
yeah.
Was the little kid out here?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so
These are the only two that were out here.
So he says he's
Right,
got a
these two,
12-year-old
but-
sister.
I guess somebody went and talked to mom over here.
Yeah,
One of your guys.
yeah.
We just don't know who that is.
I got her name. It's in the car. It's
Are you and
Bliss.
mom's name?
It's Bliss. What's her last name?
That's not my mom.
The investigation came after the tasing, not before Darren Kelly was standing outside with his cousin, Isaac Brown. What officers eventually learned, from Kelly's own family, was that the original incident inside that apartment had been a verbal domestic dispute. Someone grabbed someone. They came outside. It was over. Somewhere between that argument and the 911 call, that dispute had been transformed into something else entirely. A child being held at gunpoint. And these officers never once attempted to verify that account with the original caller before deploying force. The legal framework here is important. In Michigan versus Summers, decided in 1981, the Supreme Court permitted officers to detain individuals near premises where search was being conducted. But that ruling did not stand unchanged. In Bailey versus United States, decided in 2013, the Supreme Court directly amended it, holding that such a detention is strictly limited to the immediate vicinity of the premises and does not extend to individuals stopped beyond any reasonable understanding of that boundary. Kelly was on a public sidewalk. He was never described in the call. He was never connected to the incident. And under Bailey, detaining him where he stood was a constitutional violation, regardless of what Burns believed he was responding to, and regardless of how alarming that 911 call may have sounded when it came in. The facts that would have clarified everything were available. They were simply never sought until after the damage was already
My
done.
mom's last name. My mom's name is Kenyatta Crawford.
Oh, he talked to Bliss.
Okay.
Who's Bliss?
Probably one of them who called.
Okay. But does your mom live here?
Yes.
So she may be inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was hurt, so I don't.
She's hurt?
Her leg, I guess, was cramping up on her.
Okay.
So that's-
she's not like injured. Okay, Foley went in there to talk to him, right?
I know they went over there. I don't know if they went up to the apartment or not.
205, 204, go to TAC.
Did Jarrell end up taking the weapon with him when he left?
I left before.
Okay. All right.
205, 204, you on TAC?
All right, so let me run through the story with you real quick and just see if I'm missing anything. Okay? So, what time, I guess, first did Jarrell arrive? Right now it's 10:45.
I got home and he was.
Yeah. When did you get home?
I got home. Like,
Entire thing's on my camera.
9:20.
Oh, it is?
Okay.
Because I was lethal cover. Because he was already giving orders as we pulled up.
Okay.
So
you get home,
and I flipped it on as we were getting out
were
of the
you
car.
guys,
So
now,
Okay.
was your
We should have
cousin,
everything.
He come home with you, or is he already here?
he was already there. You know,
Which one is the woman requesting?
So you
The
come
lady
home,
with the jacket over her shoulder.
and is that instantly when you saw your mom?
She's requesting what?
No, it was like at least 20 minutes.
Okay. So somewhere
I'll
around
get
like
the
9:45, you saw your mom and Pam.
Yeah.
okay, I see him walking up to me now.
About what time do you think
Sorry, I got sidetracked.
you blacked out?
Did you go talk to?
Yeah, I talked to mom and
Okay, I was like,
I got
why,
their info.
I was like, why don't we have anybody over there talking to? And then I saw you guys walking. And I'm like, okay, they went over there.
Yeah. So basically, the story they gave us was.
You believe that?
Who is that?
I don't know his name, but that's his mom's the one
That's
in
the
there.
son. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's Izir. Basically, what happened was mom gets a cramp in her leg, shit on the couch. Husband Darrell. Is Chase Tayson?
The one that's in the ambulance?
Yeah.
Yes. So that is husband.
Yeah, that's husband Darrell.
Okay.
He goes, he kind of grabs her. He's like, get your ass up, get outside, get some air. You know, if you're cramping up, go get some air. And he took exception to that.
Okay.
He's like, don't fucking talk to my mom that way.
Okay.
Shoves him. They start getting into like a fucking wrestling match. Kind of push the TV back, no damage to the TV.
Okay.
They come out here and start doing whatever they're doing. Mom didn't see what happened after they left the apartment.
Okay. Was there any allegations of a gun being pulled on anybody?
No. She goes, there's no guns. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Okay. Any injuries on her from the initial get up or anything like that?
She just has a cramp in her leg. She no rescue, no EMS. She didn't want any of that.
Okay. All right. Is there a little kid in there?
No, there's a girl. Birth date is,
how old is she?
I think she's 2003, so she's about 13.
She's 13 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you guys talk to her?
Yeah.
And she didn't say a gun was pulled or anything like that? Okay. Did we verify that mom was the one that called, or who called? Do we know?
Okay. We don't know. I can.
Let me just get on the computer and look real quick.
See it in his hand, right?
Did you get mom's number? Does that match her number?
Check.
Seven 720-341.
I got 343-6826.
All right.
And then the daughter's is 720-518-5756.
205.
205.
We call the RP back, find out where they are, see if we can meet with them.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get hold of them.
204, we're code 4.
Thank you. All right, we'll just have services call, see if they can find them.
205 at 2247.
Because if they're saying, that there's a gun or something, we probably should talk to them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. When you guys rolled up, were they fucking fist fighting?
No, so Sarge got here first.
Okay.
And as we pulled up, he was parked right there.
Okay.
And we pulled up right where we are, and we jumped out, and he's giving them orders. So I'm like, just cover him. So he's giving orders, giving orders, doesn't listen. We don't know if they're the ones that are armed or not. So finally he tased him, he falls down. Harris cuffs him. I search the other dude. We're good.
Okay.
So it's just a matter of we don't know if he's armed or he wasn't listening. So it's ridiculous.
If you look at the cat, that's what was airing.
Right.
Not only that, you pointed at a fucking 6-year-old apparently.
Right.
Listen to how the officers reconstructed what happened, not as a legal analysis, as a justification. He didn't listen, so we tasked him. That framing treats compliance as a condition for constitutional rights. It is not. Darren Kelly was never violent. He never made a threatening gesture. His hands were in the air. He was asking a question. And the Aurora Police Department's own directives manual explicitly states that a taser should not be deployed against a subject who is only passively resisting. Keeping your hands up and asking why you are being detained is not resistance. It is exactly the behavior we want citizens to demonstrate. It earned him a taser, a head injury, and 3 days in jail. Sergeant Burns gets an F. He arrived on scene with no suspect description, no confirmed criminal activity, and no reasonable suspicion connecting Darren Kelly to anything. He issued orders with no legal foundation. He refused to explain those orders when directly and repeatedly asked. He deployed a taser against a man standing with his hands in the air on a curb, in direct violation of his department's own written use of force policy. When Kelly asked to speak with a superior, Burns identified himself as that superior and ended the conversation. When Kelly asked again, he was told to file a complaint later. At no point did Burns acknowledge that anything had gone wrong. He carried himself as though legal justification was irrelevant as long as compliance was achieved. That is not policing. That is enforcement without accountability. And there's a meaningful difference between the two. The Aurora Police Department gets an F. The department's Internal Affairs Division and its independent review board both reviewed this incident and concluded the use of force was reasonable, appropriate, and within policy. It was none of those things. Kelly was tased in a location where full could, and did, cause injury, in violation of departmental directives. He was arrested for failing to obey orders that had no legal basis. The review boards looked at all of it and found nothing worth correcting. Then the ACLU of Colorado stepped in. The attorneys successfully argued in court that the street detention was an unconstitutional violation of the Fourth Amendment. Every criminal charge against Kelly was dismissed. The ACLU also helped ensure the bodycam footage reached the public. And that footage, once it went viral, applied the kind of pressure that forced the city's hand. Aurora ultimately settled Kelly's civil lawsuit for $110,000. The department admitted no wrongdoing. An organization that can write its own rules, break them on camera, have those violations exposed to the entire country, and still conclude internally that nothing warrants further investigation is not a review board. It is a shield. Aurora's independent review board failed the public it was created to protect. Darren Kelly gets an A. He kept his hands visible. He asked lawful questions. He did not escalate. He was cooperative in every way that does not require surrendering your constitutional rights, and he understood that distinction clearly. In real time, under pressure, after being tasked, injured, jailed for 3 days, and charged with a crime he did not commit, he filed a lawsuit. The ACLU took his case. The charges were dismissed. The city paid. Kelly did not win easily, but he did win. And what he demonstrated on that curb, and later in that courtroom, is exactly what civic resistance to unlawful authority is supposed to look like. If there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to cover, let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for police accountability analysis.